What's the matter?
I just got off the phone with my cousin, and she's being sexually harassed at work.
That's horrible.
I know. And what's even worse is that she didn't even know that what was happening was sexual harassment.
Unreal. What do you got there?
Oh, this? I've just been doing some research. Can you believe it? 31% of women are harassed in the workplace, and the percentages are even higher for those in science, universities, and the armed forces.
That's crazy. What about the guys?
Oh, it happens to the guys too. Speaking of which, I have this great video that I want to use for my OB project. Where is it? I think this one is it. It's by this class at Northeastern University, and the group did a project on sexual harassment and organizational behavior. I think I'm going to use it for my project.
Let's do it.
My name is Elaine Lenahan. I'm currently a school teacher in Peabody, Massachusetts. I was a postal employee from 1984 to 2000.
Hi, my name is Joe Doyle, and I've worked for Philips Medical Systems for 28 years, and I run the purchasing department in the Andover campus, and I have 22 buyers, planners, and business process analysts working.
Hi, my name is Jen Cruz. I'm a student at University of New Hampshire, and I've been a waitress at a local pub for 3 years.
My name is Peter Cronin. I'm the head golf professional and club manager of the Meadow at Peabody.
I am an administrative assistant at a municipal-owned utility. I've worked there for 4.5 years, and prior to that I worked in a national law firm.
Hi, my name's Ali. I'm a 20-year-old student at Boston University. I'm an intern at a firm where most of the employees are women. I'm one of the few men that work there.
Unwanted comments or stares by an employee that you work with, or also if someone above me in a management position put pressure on me to do certain things if I wanted to advance.
Putting anybody, a peer or a colleague, in a position where they feel uncomfortable with any behavior, be it verbal or physical or even anecdotal, in such a fashion that they don't feel it is appropriate behavior.
Saying inappropriate things to the opposite sex doesn't always have to be physical. Oh, you're so beautiful, blah, and then they'll, like, if I bend over to get something, they'll say a comment about that.
When males feel that they might be better, more dominant than females, and they would either joke or make comments towards them to degrade. I would imagine most of the time it would be male towards female.
When I first started working, it was never a subject of sexual harassment. It was just pushed under the rug and you had nowhere to go. Now, it's gone to the point that I can't compliment someone because someone else might take offense to the compliment.
It has a lot to do with the sort of relationships that you build with your coworkers. If you feel that a joke is inappropriate, then it could be that, you know, you don't have that sort of relationship with your supervisor.
I believe I may have been a target for the harassment from this employee because he was the union president and my husband was a manager in the Postal Service.
Individuals, primarily all males, have engaged in conversations with female counterparts that put the females in a position where they felt uncomfortable. Things such as referring to somebody as honey or just a little bit of a slide remark. But in almost every case, that person who was the initiator never really understood or intended that they were putting the female person in a awkward position.
People think that it's more appropriate to talk to women or workers like that more if felt they were at like a more classy, what they thought was a more classy or a restaurant.
She had a higher position than the two gentlemen that I had to terminate, and they did not show her the respect or listen to what she had to say.
It's a male-oriented company. Females, and I'm in a position where I can't go anywhere, can't complain because I report to the manager. I can't go to the commission because the manager reports to them. So I'm in a no-win.
Different societal pressures and expectations that men have that encourage sort of advancements and relationships with women.
I got together with a couple of the girls and told them to please watch for it, to be my witness if it happens, because I'm tired of it and I am going to make, a bigger complaint if it continues. And just one day, after maybe a year and a half of harassment, he did one last stare at me and made a sexual comment about me and my husband in the presence of other people. And I just left the workroom floor and demanded that he be removed from the Postal Service or I wouldn't continue to work. After about 2 months of investigating, they removed him. He was terminated from the Postal Service. Wasn't comfortable working there anymore because of that experience and had a degree in teaching. So I resigned from the Postal Service and I am an educator now.
In order to really cooperate with each other and really work closely together, you have to have an appreciation of people's feelings and what it takes to work with your peers. We as a business have spent a lot of time with educational training and people aware of things.
All of the verbal harassments, I just kind of take lightly and I don't really say anything about it, but if it ever got physical, I would definitely report it.
The harassee would inform the harasser that the jokes, comments, whatever, are inappropriate, that a lot of these cases, harassment cases, could be avoided.
In the course of my work, the one piece of information that I've learned from a sexual harassment policy is an employer has to be consistent, and if they're not consistent, it's the loophole for the employee to get around.
Working with all women, a lot of jokes are made at my expense, but it's okay because when I first started working there, they made a conscious effort of kind of figuring out my personality and who I was and whether I had a sense of humor and willing to put up with something like that.